Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a Fender DeLonge Limited Edition Signature Stratocaster and turning it into the Box Car Racer Strat. Now as you see guys, we got all of our parts laid out here. We're going to be changing out for a black pickguard. I got the racing stripe, we got the inlays, and a black Seymour Duncan Invader. And here's the rest of the stuff we're going to need. Oh yeah, got a cool little pot here for y'all to check out. This is a Burns pot. Completely solderless. I'll be showing you what that does here later. Let's just jump into it. Let's get this apart. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put some inlays on this one. Change the pickguard out. Change the electronics out. Put a black Seymour Duncan Invader in it. And a white racing stripe. Now I believe the white racing stripe I got slightly larger than what was originally on Tom's original Box Car Racer Strat. But I've already got it ordered and it's here. So I've been waiting to shoot this video forever, so we're just going to roll with it. It just turns out how it does. It'll be close enough. It won't be too bad. Set that off to the side for now. Move this stuff out of my way. Get the strings off of it. I'll probably do the inlays first, and then just work our way down. But if any of you guys have ever done a Box Car Racer build, and you filmed it, leave me a link below and let me check it out and see what you guys have done. Personally, I think this is how Fender should have released the black one. Or at least done a limited edition of it. Because a lot of people really like the Box Car Racer Strat. I know I do. But my favorite Tom DeLonge Strats probably have to be the normal colors. Not the yellow and the green and the blue. I actually have a yellow one. If you want to check that out, I've got a video, unboxing video. And some tone test videos of it. But yeah, these are real nice guitars, guys. If you've been on the fence about getting one, get you one. You'll like it. Alright, another thing I like about these got the classic tuners. You just stick the string down in there and then just twist it around. So you don't have to worry about cutting your hand on it. If you're up here tuning, you don't have to worry about them strings grabbing you and going to the bone, as they like to do. Time of filming this, guys, it's the day after Thanksgiving, so I'm recovering from a food coma. How about you all? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I hope it's better next time. Alright guys, now what these is, these are vinyl stickers, and these go on the fretboard. And this is from a group on eBay called Creative Cuts, I believe their name is. Now I've used their inlays before on a old Kramer Explorer I have. And I put the James Hetfield Man the Wolf inlays on it. And those have been on that guitar well over a decade. I put them on there a long time ago, and they're still on there holding up great. So these are a good idea if you want to customize your guitar for cheap. And they're like 20 bucks. It's no big deal. And you can always reverse it if you don't like it later on. I know that's forgetting something, guys. Forgot the scissors to cut this with. Don't it figure? Alright guys, I'm back. Finally got us a pair of scissors. Now the instructions say on this, you cut these, you put them on here, you take this blue backing off, but you leave this clear on it. And so you put it on the fret, and the instructions say, leave these 10 minutes before you peel the top clear coat off. What we're going to do, we're just going to follow along. Wherever there's a dot on this one, that's where we're going to put these at. Just like on Tom's Strat. Yeah, let's get them cut out and get them going. Be careful not to cut in your design when you do it. And these scissors are extremely dull. Figures.
Okay, we better put these where we need them.
Yeah, these are pretty straightforward, guys. Like I said, if I cut the video off there, I've used these before. They're real nice. They last a long time. If you're going to condition your fingerboard, you have to be real careful around these. I just go right up to them, but don't cover them with whatever conditioner you're using, because it could seep up under and make them pull up. So that's something to be wary of. Thing about these, they give you extra, so if you kind of goof something up, you can kind of repair it with another one. Especially on these, because they give you enough for 24 frets. We just have 21 on this, so we'll have enough. We'll have some extra. Okay, let's see, we got 3rd, 5th, 9th, 12th, 15th, 17th, 19th, 21st. I think we got them. Alright, guys. let's start getting these on here then. I think that's enough. If it ain't, we can cut some more in a second. Alright guys, let's get the first one on there then. Take this back off. It'll be easy when you peel it, guys. That way it doesn't take your design off. You want to take your time when you apply these, guys, so everything lines up. You don't get nothing looking jangly. We'll try to put this with a G. We'll go on top of this dot and just do that as we go down. So everything should be even. Okay, it looked about right. Everything looks good. I'm going to try to rub all the air out around it. Make sure it seats good. Then let it sit about 10 minutes, as the instructions say. And just repeat however many times we got to do it. So yeah, let's just jump right in. We ran into a problem, guys. Yeah. Some of these is... Alright. See what I mean, guys, about taking your time and watching what you're doing? I believe this one goes here, because there wasn't enough room down there. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to gently lay these on top and see how they do. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. That's a good thing about these two also, guys. You can reposition them as you need them. So that's real helpful. Because in order to make it look right, you have to take your time. Okay. These aren't wanting to cover the 12th fret as one. So I will cut them in half. Sometimes you got to work around this stuff, guys. One thing I noticed in modern guitars, there's always something that won't line up right. Always. So be prepared for it. And we're golden. Yeah. Hopefully those will stick, guys. Kind of cool in here right now, so I hope that doesn't affect these sticking. We'll just leave them for 10 minutes like they say, and go back over them, see if we can peel it off. Let's get all this stuff we don't need out of the way. Now to put this in the pickguard, and I'm going to need some kind of flathead. This might work. Maybe. Perfect. Set that out of the way for now. Yeah, you work. Tip on stuff like this, guys, get you some kind of small battery powered drill. Makes the process like this go much faster. Also be careful about these screws, because these will go, they will go a flying if you don't hold them in when you take this screw out. They'll bounce forever. What am I trying to say anyway? Sorry guys, I'm still tired from all the festivities from yesterday. Alright. Set to the side. Finish this one off. Best to do like this is you take the screw out, hold that spring between your fingers, That way it can't go nowhere. You guys kind of give a better idea of what's going on here. And we're going to line that up. Yeah. Poke our holes through this. There we go. Line this up. Now this part's always the tricky part, trying to line these springs back up with the screw hole. See if we can compress it down. And again, locked in, yeah. Maybe that'll work. Nope. Just be stubborn. Come on. Now these springs are really too long. Keeps on, I'll cut them down. She is in like Flynn. Alright now. What we got going on here now? Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys this pot. Now this is a Burns 500K pot. And this has this nifty little, I'm not sure what they call this, a little bus, I guess you would call it. And it's soldered in, got the treble bleed on it, just like we need for the Tom signature. And yeah, pretty straightforward. You just put your wires down these little holes here. There's a screw back here. You just tighten it in. And yeah, that's basically it on this. Completely solderless. So once you have this installed in guitar, if you want to change pickups, I mean, it's like that. And actually, now that we're on this subject, I have some loaded Tom DeLonge style pickguards for sale that feature these. And yeah, everything's already put together. All you gotta do is drop it in your guitar and screw your input jack wires in, and you're ready to go. So if you want to check those out, there'll be a link somewhere in the comments below or the description below. So yeah. Check them out if you want one. You can help support your guy out here. Nice socket. Get things going pretty quick. Yeah, maybe. Wrong way. There we go. Yeah. Triangle it up right. There we go. Yeah, you don't have to over tighten it, guys. Just snug it up. And when you do these, you kind of want this to angle this way. That way, as you put it in, everything's kind of contained in one area. All right, now. I can already see I need to clip this off. Big ball of solder on this. Throw that out of here. Let's scratch the guitar up. And yeah, I had to forget a screwdriver. Hold on a second. Maybe this will work. Hope so. We'll stop the video again. And we're going to do this. Don't want to over tighten this because it's plastic and you can't strip it. So if you strip it, you'll ruin it. But that's not hard. That's not easy to do though. You just have to be delicate with this stuff, guys. Okay, guys, on this one, the first hole is your hot wire. Which on Seymour Duncan, your main hot wire is the black wire. So we'll push that down in there. Yeah, maybe we will, maybe we won't. Come on. Alright then. And you take your screwdriver. Come back here and tighten it up. Make sure the wire's seated in there right, guys. Give it a small tug, make sure it don't pull out. So, yeah, that one's good. Now for the second one next to the one we just done, that's for your ground wires for your pickup. So on a Seymour Duncan, The ground wires is your green, and then your bare wire together. This really needs soldered together, but I don't have a solder gun handy at the moment, so we'll just have to get by best we can. Go old school. Strip this wire back just a tad. Well, that didn't seat good enough, did it? No, I ain't got it tight good enough. See what I mean, guys? You gotta always double check your work when you're doing this, because stuff always goes wrong, seems like. But we can get it. Ain't no big deal. There we go. Pigtailed it. Let's try this again on this one. Alright, guys, we're going in with our ground wires. Alright, guys, those are not going anywhere. And about the red and the white wire on this Seymour Duncan pickup, those are just if you want a coil split or coil tap your pickup. We're not doing that. We're not running that on this rig, so yeah, those can just float around. They'll be alright. There we go so far. Pickup's installed. Volume pot's installed. So let's set this aside. Now we need to take our pickguard off. This in, and we're getting there, guys. Not too bad for projects. Yeah, how much we in? We're in about a half hour. Yeah, but you got to take your time. Make sure you do things right. Make sure we got our screwdriver set to go, and we're off. Sorry if my arm's in the way, guys. I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible, so I don't want to have to reposition the camera as much. But yeah, let's see what. First off, we need to make sure we do not lose any of our screws. Set those there in a pile. That'll protect them. Now let's see what we got inside these Tom DeLonge Strats, guys. I know a lot of people may be curious what's going on under these. So let's find out together. Now I've opened the original ones up. I've never opened up the new one yet, so let's see what we got. What's got you? They got a ton of wires. Be careful not to scratch nothing. I don't know if you can see this, guys. Now, wait a second, let me reposition here, because I do not want to scratch this up. I'm going to grab the camera real quick, guys, and show you down in here what's going on. Alright, here's what it looks like inside of a Fender Tom DeLonge Signature Strat 2023 model. As you can see, you've got plenty of options, guys. If you get one of these and you decide for whatever reason you'd like to have a neck pickup or a middle pickup, you've got plenty of room to do it. And yeah, you got plenty of room down here for more electronics if you need them. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. Let's set this back up there, because like I said, I don't want to scratch this up. Let's get the input jack out. These are the same type of screws, I believe, but still, we'll have to keep them separate from the other ones. Yeah, we got real clean routes. This here, this is perfect. Well done, Fender. Just the L cheapo input jack on these guys. Nothing special. Price these go for, these should have a switchcraft or something. That's actually what we're going to be putting in it. It's a switchcraft jack. And I'll show you the difference here in a minute. You can tell these are a lot better quality, the switchcrafts, than these. But these work fine, though. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just a little cheaper made, that's all. But they still get the job done. Let's get this loosened up and get things going. Can't spend all day on this. Y'all got things to do just like I do. Now, a little dilemma. Don't have a soldering gun handy. I'd rather just desolder these guys, which would be the best scenario. But we have plenty of lead length here, so I'm just going to come up and clip these off close. And yeah, if I ever decide to redo this, I've got plenty of extra wire here, so I can just redo it like it should be. But yeah, this will work. And I could also come in and tie these back in later if I'm lazy, and just heat shrink wrap them. But I would solder the wire anyway. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and cut this. No big deal. Just leave a little bit of the colored wire, that way you know exactly where they go back. But yeah, set that aside. That's good. This should come out, but I believe there's one more ground wire they got in here. Yeah. I'll just take that out. Oh, got the bridge ground. Alright. Bridge string ground. I'm just going to clip right here. I got plenty of room to redo it later. And there we are, guys. This is pickguard assembly, Tom DeLonge Strat. We have a SH8B bridge, Seymour Duncan Invader. We have a Fender, well, let's see. I'm not sure what brand pot that is. Maybe CTS, I'm not sure right off. Has this cool Fender treble bleed circuit. Alright guys, we're back. Found some smaller screws and everything works. So we're good to go on this. We're going to screw the pickguard down in. We're going to take our inlays off. Yeah, let's just hope we don't run into any more trouble. Make sure the hose is lined up right. You don't want to screw these back in at an angle if you can help it. Make sure all of our screw holes line up with the new pickguard. Yep, everything lines up great. Nice. Again, don't tighten everything. Just drill all the way through. Don't do that, guys. Just as it seats, just stop, and you can go back and hand tighten later if you need to. And another tip when buying these pickguards, make sure the seller specifically says it'll fit your guitar. If it'll fit a Squire, Fender, whatever. That way you don't run into any problems, have to drill new holes, or got holes that's kind of janky like. So just a tip for you. Take it however you will. Go ahead and start these. That way we can just blast through it. Make it a little quicker maybe. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this. Guys, it's a pretty simple process. Well, it's supposed to be a simple process, but you're always going to run into little stuff like we just did about those screws. So you kind of just got to take a step back, especially if you're tired, because I know there's some of this stuff will wear you out. Best don't start any projects like this if you're kind of tired, you've had a long day or long week or something, because you'll get frustrated and mess something up. Best always come in these with a cool rested head. And if you run into a problem, take a step back, maybe come back to it later when you're calmer, because this stuff can get frustrating. That's for sure. But like for anything in life, you can't let it get to you. Just take a step back, think about it, come back to it. Now, check to see how our inlays are done. One already peeled off on me. Now, hopefully everything will go right on these. Now, you'll go over these with your finger real quick. Make sure everything's seated down. You can hear the background noise, guys. I don't know where these dogs come from or what they're doing. Going crazy for some reason. Yeah, these are looking good, guys. These are looking real nice. I give them once over with your finger. Press down on them, make sure they're seated good. But yeah, things looking good so far. And waiting 10 minutes really did the trick. These stuck down good. Nice. I guess we can move on to the racing strap. Once we get the strap on it, guys, we're basically done as far as the mods to it goes. And we'll just have to straighten it back up and see how she sounds and looks. Yeah, let's get on over to the strap. Alright. We got to dust this off. Now I can already see I've got fingerprints all over it. We've had to move it around so much. So, I want to spray this down and get it clean. Because if you do not have this clean, if there's any lint, dust, or oils from your hands or anything, I'm doubting that vinyl will stick, just like those inlays. That won't take much. Shouldn't take much. Apologize for the heavy breathing, guys. Like I said, I'm still recovering from Thanksgiving festivities. If you know, you know. Can't stay away from the pumpkin pie. Alright, we're just about got it clean. Polish down. Gotta make sure we get over the edges too, because it does go over the edge. Alright, that Now, that's a, I don't know why that should be a workout for. Well, fuck my cardio. Might need to start cardio for starters. Alright, see what I mean, guys? You turn your back, already lint getting on it. Here's our decal. Now, I'm going to hazard to guess this is going to be the same deal as with the inlays. Get our proper length. This is probably going to do it right here. We got grid lines on the back. Nice, alright. Follow this grid line on the back. I'll be honest with you guys. If I wasn't going for the... See, we got a lot left. Nice. If I wasn't going for the Box Car Racer style, I would probably just do this. That would look pretty cool on this one. Just putting the stripe that way. But that's not what I'm going for on this one. So we'll just have to go with what we know. Which ain't much. Now we got to position this. I believe this is about right. Tom has his from the pictures I've seen. We're going for about right there, guys. Maybe. Alright, now let's try this. Oh, so I might have cut it a little too short. See if we can make up the difference here real quick. I believe I'm going with that, guys. We'll get all the air bubbles out. Oh, no air under it. We goof it up. We got plenty left. Alright, guys, this is tricky, guys. You just have to take your time with it. Main thing, we want to make sure there's no air bubbles whatsoever, especially on these ends too. And we'll probably have to cut some of this off. Alright guys, we're back. My camera cut out on me, so I decided to just go ahead and get it done. So here we go, the finished product. As you can see, it's turned out extremely well. I'm digging it. Now I think the racing stripe is a tad larger than what's on the original Box Car Racer Strat. But you know, what can you do? I already had it ordered, so we'll just go with it. But that doesn't hurt it though. Still looks killer in my opinion. Get a good shot at the headstock. Post up on the inlays. This is a quick and easy project, guys. If you got one of these and want to do it, I highly recommend it. Especially if you're a Box Car Racer fan. Pretty cool little project here. That's going to be it for today, guys. I was going to do some tone demos. But this, like usual, this one sold before I had the chance. Not a bad problem to have, though. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. God bless.